Hello, good afternoon or good morning, whichever's uh, your time zone. This is Doc C again for our E4 Mathlosophy system. We'll be talking about business. Today's topic is really going to talk about our system, our E4 Mathlosophy system. And the reason that we are doing that today, this of course is March 31st, 2023. And the reason why we're doing this is we've gotten several emails to ask about the system. I of course, share with you our website and for you to go through it, but we've received several emails asking questions if we could actually go through the system itself and where we came up with it and how we came up with it and those kinds of things. So let me go to our website. Let me share you my screen here. And there we go. Okay, so if you see our screen here, this is our website and of course home. You can go to our website. It's cochranconsulting.com. And the first part of our website talks a little bit about our consulting and executive coaching firm and what we do. But the system, E4 Mathlosophy system, E1, and if you scroll down here, E1 is entering. You're entering ownership, business ownership. Now, you can start your own business for sure. We recommend that you actually buy a business. It's, believe me, it's easier to actually do that. However, if you're starting something from your garage, seeing if it's going to work, those kinds of things, more power to you, really. But entrepreneurs considering entering business ownership were previously known as buyers. We now refer to them as entering parties. That's the E4 Mathlosophy system. So E1 is you are going to, as an entrepreneur, enter a business in some shape or form. Okay, and of course we help with the targeting and we help with you the psychology. There's so many things that we actually do to assist entering parties for that particular part of our system. Okay, so that's E1. E2, which is to the right there, is evaluating business ownership. And of course, that if you're an entering party, you want us to do an evaluation on the business that you are going to purchase. And of course, if you're going to purchase, you want to pay the extra money. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for years. Let me step back. We have been doing this. I've been doing this for 30 plus years. I went to school on this. My dad, I was in the oil field, and I don't want to go into great detail, but let me just tell you a little bit about it. Is that I started working with my dad at the age of 8 in the oil field. And, when your father has their own business and you see the struggles that, I can't even imagine what other entrepreneurs go through. But my father, he'd come home on a Friday, the payroll's on a Monday, and the bank account says 0, if they're lucky to be 0, some being negative. And my mother goes, well, what are we going to eat? And then, well, my dad would say, well, we just have to figure something out. And we would make it beans or whatever, whatever the case may be. And then he found ways to get money for payroll. I mean, and that was a constant fight. And of course, in the oil field, it was, sometimes we're eating beans, sometimes we're eating steaks. But the point is that as an 8-year-old, I was trying to figure out there's got to be a mathematical formula to help businesses establish some type of a success. Well, so I majored in mathematics, got my BS degree in mathematics, and figured out quickly that there isn't a formula. There isn't an exact formula. And so then I went and got my MBA and then a couple of doctorate degrees. And so along this path, we came up with this E4 Mathlosophy system. And this system, which we are going through, is so simple that, you know, a fifth grader can understand. Okay, so that's the purpose of it. So going back to the E2, I kind of went off topic there. E2, we understand the business value, present value of future earnings, gross revenue multiples, capitalization of excess earnings, fair market value. There's just 5. We actually use 11 different formulas and then some to evaluate a company, because there's so many variables to look at. Just not multiples or rules of thumb that buyers and sellers think that they know. Look, we use an extensive list of formulas to evaluate a business, and that's our E2. E3 is where most businesses are, and that, of course, is enhancing business ownership. The successful business enhancement plan is the plan of action that accomplishes the needed objectives indicated in the evaluation report. So what we do is we will actually, before we do an enhancement plan, we do an evaluation, because we take a screenshot of what and where your company is, and then we put in a plan of action to increase the value of your business. And we're going to talk about that here in just a second. Excuse me. So that's the enhancing phase. And like I said, most businesses are in the E3 system, E3 part of the system, which is trying to increase the value of the business. And then we scroll down to the exiting E4. At some point, the owner of every business, even if you're 20 or you're 60 watching this video, will consider an exit strategy to cash in on the years of hard work. So if you work through our system, okay, you're going to maintain the value and increase the value of your company, so that when you're ready for an exit, you will be able to exit your business. And that's ultimately the goal. You're not going to be working your business forever. Simple as that. A lot of people think they will, even if they're in their 20s looking at this video. Sorry, it's not going to happen. You know, and one of the things you have to remember is timing. Those 4 bullet points. Timing is everything. Targeted marketing plan. Okay, that's what we do. Tax minimization plan. That's what we do. Primary business consultant. And by the way, just let you know where I got the primary business consultant. I stole that from my doctor. Okay. Primary healthcare physician. I thought, what better way to be a PBC? And that is, of course, because we do a gut check of your company. So right over here in red, plan ahead for success when exiting your business, or plan for less. If you don't plan ahead, you're going to leave money on the table when it comes to the exiting process. All right, so this is our first part. That really kind of explains our E4 Mathlosophy system, our company mindset. If you click on there, there's my little mugshot. This book, this was our latest book. It's our best book so far up to date, and I'll talk a little bit about that in just a second. How you can actually get that book. And then our E4 Mathlosophy system, the change of culture. We have another book, and it really is the skeleton of the E4 system. But see, the bottom line is, even if you are owning and running a business, you want your management team, you want your employees, you want people to understand one thing, that you're in business for profit. If we're not making money, guess what? We have to let people go. So the bottom line, you want to share in the profits, then let's share in the culture. Okay, I'll give you an example, a real quick example. There's this auto repair shop that I was, back in the 90s, they just have, vision statements, mission statements, and they had this mission statement, vision statement, whatever, it was a paragraph long. I mean, and by golly, when it's a paragraph, like, I mean, who remembers that? So I went in there and I said, well, you got to change this. And of course, I changed it to something simple so everybody would know what it is. And that is, make payroll plus 30%. 30%, of course, meaning profit. And so everybody knew we're making payroll plus 30 because people struggle with payroll if you're a small business owner. Anyway, we'll talk more about that later. So let's go back to this next tab, executive coaching model. If you want to increase your business up to 71%, you click here, and this is going to run you through the system. But what you're going to do is you come down here and well, first of all, let's go back up here. Why executive coaching? See, that's what we do. We coach people. The consulting piece is one thing, but the coaching is a different. A lot of people think that consulting and coaching is the same, and they're not the same. Consulting, I'm going to kind of tell you what to do. Coaching, we're going to work together to use your human capital assets and put it into a system. That's what we do. And we're going to help you. If you click on this button, it'll start with increasing the value of business up to 71%. Now, here's our little, little bet with you. It's going to cost you $10 a month for 12 months. That's $120 annual. If we don't increase your business the way you want it, now I say up to 71%, we have, that's kind of like somewhat of our average. We increase it even more, sometimes less, but up to 71% would be huge for any company. So click on there and get started today, and $10 a month will increase the value of your business. Now, if you don't like that, if you don't like what we did after 12 months, we'll refund your $120 that you paid us $10 a month for. Okay. All right. So click on that tab. Now, if you aren't ready to do a variety of other things, free success roadmap. If you click here, click anywhere on this, okay, you click here, you'll get a free PDF, okay? It's a free PDF. It says making businesses profitable and sellable. And you don't even have to give me your email. You don't have to give me your name. This is free. You can take it, okay? This right here is a blueprint of what our system can do for you. Am I worried about you taking this blueprint and doing anything with it? Well, good luck with that, because it's going to take you a long time. It takes you at least 10, let's see, Malcolm Gladwell said 10 years to become an expert. I've been doing this for 30 plus years, and so I know exactly what to do. You can take my blueprint, but it's not going to help you. Anyway, that's free. Go to that tab, click on it, it's yours. All right, so 2 more tabs, and then we'll get off the air here. Our books, I went through those first 2. This is our popular book. If you click on that, it goes right to Amazon. There it is. It's only $19. Best $19 you'll ever spend rather. And the culture right there, same thing. You click on that, and you got yourself a great book on culture. All right, there's some other books here, and of course they're all business and making money related. Don't want to go into detail on those. I did that on my other video, but I want to talk real quick on our nonprofits. President of the boards of both of these, and these are excellent companies. This first one here is to create opportunities for generating wealth in underserved communities by providing entrepreneurism. Okay, readiness education. I love this program. It's excellent. If you click on the tab there, it talks about the program right here. You can either donate. I'd appreciate it if you donate. Again, this is a nonprofit, or you can click here, click to donate. We're trying to raise capital to do summer programs for underserved communities nationwide. Okay, the other one is called Straight Talk. It's counseling is to make available to a variety of mental health, substance abuse, and rehabilitation type services to communities. And of course, they're really kind of connected because we want to try to make these people, healthy and teach them a little bit about entrepreneurism and get them back up on their feet. So both of these, we're really proud to be associated with both of these nonprofits. And if you click here, you can go to the donate tab right there and donate as well. We would appreciate that. But that's our E4 system. And thank you for, I know it was short, but that's our system. And of course, you know it goes into much more deeper issues and talking about business. But if you have any questions, please, this is Doc C. Email me at Cochran Consulting at yahoo.com or Curtis at ccochranconsulting.com. Thank you again for listening. We're going to have so many other videos up and running here shortly about business, but please reach out to me, ask questions, recommendations, whatever you'd like to talk about, we can do that too. All right, take care. You have a great day, great week. Make it a profitable one. Take care. Bye-bye.